Okay. How you doing, Seth?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Now, what is your full name?
My full name, so I have two middle names. My full name is Seth William John Patton.
All right. Nice to meet you. And where are you born, and what is your current home?
So I was born in Renton, Washington. I didn't live there for very long at all. I moved to Puerto Rico for a couple of years and then moved back to Oregon. Grew up in Oregon until different parts of Oregon, but Oregon until I was 18. At 18, I moved to San Diego. I live in San Diego permanently. So, yeah.
It's really cool. Tell me a little bit about your family.
So I have a really big family. It's also kind of a weird family. I have 8 siblings, so 5 brothers and 3 sisters. I'm dead in the middle with 4 younger and 4 older. 5 of those siblings are through blood relation. The other 3 are through adoption.
And that ties in with your life story. Do you want to talk about a little bit about that?
Yeah. So not only did I move around a lot when I was younger. When I was 7, living in Oregon, I was with my biological family, and we ended up getting evicted, and we were homeless for a little while. And that, in combination with some other things that were going on, led to my siblings and I going into foster care. So I was in foster care for 5 years, so from the time that I was 7 until I was 12. And then at the age of 12, I was adopted by my foster parents at the time, which was an incredible thing. We're all really happy about that. All my younger siblings got adopted as well by different families, but right nearby, so we were all able to stay really close. So then I lived with them, my parents now, who were my foster parents before, until I was 18, at which point I moved out and moved down here.
Okay. And what is your most thrilling moments in your life?
So I've had a lot of thrilling moments. Probably the most recent one, not so much like one moment, but as a freshman here at Point Loma, as a political science major, I knew that I was going to need to study abroad. So I was required to study abroad for 1 semester. I decided I wanted to do Spain because I'd heard a lot of really cool things about Spain. But then I was kind of sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just do a whole year? So then I started entertaining this idea of being gone and living in a different country on the other side of the world for a whole year. And that was really, really exciting to me, even though it was a little bit intimidating. So I realized I could do this, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna do this. And so then I did it, and while I was abroad, I learned a ton. I met a ton of new people. I went over to Europe by myself, and got to travel around. I went to something like 24 countries while I was there, and I had an incredible time. So just like that long period of time leading up to getting ready to move so far away, and then doing the whole experience was really thrilling.
Dang. Sounds awesome. Do you have any musical background?
So when I was a kid, 4th and 5th grade, I played the drums, or I tried to learn how to play the drums. The guy who played the drums at church, he taught me. So I took lessons with him for off and on for a couple of years. Eventually I got to the point where I could play one song. That was Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. But since then I haven't really played any music. So it's been 7-ish years. So a little bit, but not much.
Excited for Music 100?
Super excited. It'll be cool because I haven't done music in so long, so it'll be kind of fun to revisit it.
Yeah, for sure. And what do you want to be known for in class?
Probably just something that I like people to know about me is that in addition to being a student, I also work 2 jobs. I do personal training, and I'm also working at a PR firm in Hillcrest. So just between those 3 aspects of my life, plus trying to have a little bit of a personal life, I'm pretty busy all the time. So sometimes it might seem like I'm a little distracted or not fully engaged in the class, and I don't want people to think that I'm apathetic or don't care, but I'm just kind of distracted sometimes. I got a lot going on, so that can affect me at times, and I think it's good that people know that and understand it a little bit.
Yeah, it's understandable.
For sure.
All right. Well, thanks for being here.
Cool, man. Thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah.